Hey Leos, what's up? Jackie here, she hears it. Make sure you hit subscribe below. This is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Mars, Mercury, and Venus, sexual self-care, and real as fuck relationships reads. So Leo, y'all are burnt the fuck out. What's going on here? I feel like there's a major cycle that you're going to close out, 19 breaking it down to a 10 here. And maybe this is something where burnout is just kicking in. You have noticed burnout for some time, but you haven't done anything. Maybe you're completely exhausted and burnt out, and that's why you are not having sex. So this could be your energy, a partner's energy, whatever. But I think a lot of you might also just be needing to maybe work with the fire element during this time, or maybe you have too much fire in your chart to the point of where like it is burning you out because you are doing so much. And then you overcommit, underdeliver, and then you don't promise. The flame here is also telling me like some of you might be burnt out and using truly like marijuana or drugs or substances to not have to experience this, to numb out and have this be something that's going over and over and over and over and over again in your mind and your body here. So I don't know who that is for, but you're so burnt out that in Real as Fuck Relationships deck, this is showing up as you really speaking before thinking and really saying some cutting words, like being very toxic, quick-tempered, and not choosing your words in the right way. So Leo's like, when we are burnt out, we need to be able to focus in on ourselves. We need to take things off of our plate. You need to make sure you're getting more sleep. And that definitely influences sex in your relationships, because then we become confirmation. I have a dog barking. Maybe you have dogs that are barking and they're burning you out, and you need somebody to like come in and take your dogs for walks or whatever. Or maybe dogs are barking at you to like get up from the couch and like do some things that could be really good for you, and maybe like go for a walk or exercise or something here for your sexual self-care. But this says sometimes when we are stressed out to the point of burnout, this can influence sexual libido. Some people think, hell no, I'm not having sex, while others may be, that would help me because I'm re-energized and getting things going again. Sexual libidos are different. Those with higher may seek this as a helpful tool when burnt out, and vice versa. Pay attention and ask yourself what burnout triggers and cues there are, and work on these as they come up. Okay, so I don't know who needs to hear this, but like a vacation is not for burnout prevention. It's not burnout. It's a band-aid on a open wound. So for some of you that really are burnt out here, you need to be doing more throughout the weeks, throughout the months, throughout the years. Like a vacation is nice, but then when you come back and you don't focus on these different types of things for wellness and your sexual self-care, then it's not going to work out, Leo. Like you're going to crash and literally burn. So pay attention what you need to let go of, what you need to not overcommit to during this time, and really think about what you're saying and how you're saying it. I know y'all are feisty, confident as fuck fire signs, and literally this is a warning. Spirit is saying you have 7 of Cups in the upright. You have too many things going on right now. Some of you might be juggling multiple sexual partners, relationships, people's energies, and this is like delulu thinking, like, yes, I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna do this, and then you don't do fucking anything. You don't actually commit to getting it done. Some of you are stuck with this, and maybe some of you are like, I want to do all these things, but like sex is really helping me with my burnout. Okay, then maybe you need to get rid of some of those things. Can you delegate? Can you let go? Can you also say, if I have too many people or energies or relationships in my life or sexual partners, I need to stop this. So I feel like some of you are very much so self-sabotaging. Now, some of you are going to come out of this. It just depends overall. Out of the sex messages deck, some of you might be really thinking about BDSM and kink during this time, and this says nothing is wrong with anybody wanting to tie you up, blindfold you, and dominate you. So I don't know who this is for. You could be a dom sub switch. Maybe you're exploring BDSM and kink more and kind of figuring out a little bit about your sexuality in particular, and really trying to hone in on what is it do I want with that 7 of Cups energy. What do I really want to try here? And you could be pressuring yourself to figure it all out when you also don't need to pressure yourself, when sex is supposed to be pleasurable and enjoyable and whatever. And some people have sex and then it's not as pleasurable and enjoyable. And sometimes sex is not pleasure for lots of people. So I feel like a lot of you are just really needing to explore your sexuality more. Some of you really need to pay attention to your spiritual teams during this time. They're sending you messages, words, music, animal signs. Pay attention to your dreams, as well as all the synchronicities that might be coming up. So if you are watching me and I'm like, you're third fucking tarot reader of the day or the week or something, or you hear the word burnout in some different types of topics of conversations or whatever, or there's too many options, too many opportunities, and you're like, oh my God, this just exhausts me. Like, listen to your body. Maybe during that time you hear that dog barking in your yard, you see like 111, 777, or an angel number or a master number, right? Like 444. Go within and trust your heart with this. So Leos, tell me what you have going on in the comments below. I don't know who this is for. Overall, you could also just be burnt out on a relationship too. We have displacement. A lot of you are displacing things onto your partner's spouse, not owning your shit, and you don't mean it. You're very defensive during this time, and vice versa. Flip the energies in reverse. Also, what did I say about delusional thinking? Delusions create illusions. Don't lead them on. Talk about what you want and what you don't want. Be better. Do better. This could be sexually. This could be relationally. This could be life. Whatever intuits, how you intuit this. And some of you are getting cheated on or got cheated on, and you feel absolutely defeated, and you may be burnt out on a person because maybe this has been a pattern for them in a cycle. We also have ghosted and toasted coming out. Watch out, friends, relationships, ex. People could be ghosting you during this time, or feeling like, yeah, I'm going to commit to that, and then they don't show up. You could be doing this to other people too, Leo. So we always take accountability here on my channel. Do what you gotta do in regards of owning shit and repairing things, okay? Tell me about displacement when it comes to sex and relationships. What does Leo need to know during this time? Displacement, please, for Leos. The Empress, King of Pentacles, Three of Cups in the reverse. Yeah. Interesting how like the Empress is Taurus and Libra energy, and there's a snake in this card. Pay attention to snakes, your dreams, your intuition during this time. Snakes can represent betrayal. They can also represent shedding and birthing like something new here with the Empress energy here. Birds could also be coming to you during this time. You could also just need to listen into some sounds and really deep dive into your heart and soul. But we have the King of Pentacles coming out here too, and then we have Three of Cups in the reverse. I feel like someone is displacing a third-party situation or an emotional affair that went wrong onto you and being like, this isn't my fault, this is your fault. Like, you need to accept that I didn't do shit with this, because maybe you have Libra in your chart or Taurus in your chart, right? There's two separate energies in this, and there's the 3 coming up there too. Someone's very defensive about this, and you know, you might have caught them, they could have caught you. Maybe this is someone that was much older than you. Maybe you had sex with someone much older than you. Maybe your partner spouse is much older than you, whatever, but it's like this came out. But justice, again, Libra energy is coming out specifically for you here. 4 of Cups in the reverse. You're going to try to leave the situation here overall. Delusions create illusions. Tell me what's going on here. What does Leo need to know during this time? I feel like it's Pisces energy, but I don't fucking know. Who knows what's going on? Okay. 9 of Swords in the reverse, 10 of Pentacles in the upright, and 8 of Cups in the reverse. So there's been a lot of you that have had a lot of like maybe sexual performance anxiety, dream attacks potentially too, and you're coming out of this depression, overthinking about sex during nighttime. And 10 of Pentacles in the upright. It's like you are solid. You are in a secure relationships. Like, you don't have to overthink about this. They're giving me the word OCD too, like ruminating, going over things in your head multiple times. And it's like, Leo, this person is solid. You get the 10 of Pentacles here. They're sturdy. They're stable. Maybe you want to have a family with this person, and you're just trying to nitpick them and find something that's wrong with them, or vice versa. They're trying to nitpick you and find something that's wrong with you. 8 of Cups in the reverse. You're not sure if you'll move forward with this person overall. King of Cups. Yeah, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. What did I say? Moon card, Pisces energy. 3 of Pentacles. Some of you may not move on with this person because you found out that they cheated on you, right? That's like the next like overall card energy that we are going to go through. But Sagittarius energy coming out. You need somebody who's well balanced. Maybe you need somebody to really balance out your energy too. All depends here. But I feel like this was something where there was a conversation that happened. There was some sort of like subconscious programming or beliefs that bubbled up that you might have hidden from this. Or maybe this is a secret affair that you are literally hiding, or they're hiding from you. Pay attention to the moon phases during this time. We do have the new moon in Aquarius as I'm recording this, but the full moon too in Virgo coming up later on this month. And that's like, let's get down to fucking business. What are we doing here, right? Tell me about cheated and defeated. What is going on here? 2 of Swords in the reverse. You see this person for who they are. They clearly wanted to take advantage of you or a situation here. Hermit, Virgo in the reverse. They wanted to hide this from you. Yeah. And Death card, you're cutting it off. You got 4 of Pentacles in reverse. You're cutting this off. You see that this person is not stable. You see, I feel like a lot of you are just very confident. Surprise, surprise, Leo, that's you, right? But I feel like you are really honing in on this confidence in regards to your relationships. You have 2 of Swords in the reverse. This is literally clear seeing. Like, I'm getting out of this fucking situation with a Virgo or someone who is hidden or a hidden enemy that really tried to take your foundations or maybe even break up you and a partner, spouse, whatever, come in the middle of the 2 of you. And it could be a Scorpio energy. Death card, major transformation. And you see how we have the 13 and then the 4 here. You could be 44. 44 could be the one that's showing up for you, the numbers and that heart chakra. Remember when I said that? So bottom of the deck, ghosted and toasted. Again, moon card overall. 5 of Wands in the reverse. Someone was fighting over you and this caused you chaos, conflict, competition. This is this displacement. It's not my fault I cheated on you, blah, 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 whatever. It's your fault. It's like, no. Knight of Wands in the reverse. This is someone, you know, really creating something that's really trying to make you gaslight yourself and cause problems. This could also be a one-night stand that completely went wrong. This could be like, oh my gosh, well, now that we are together, we're in a relationship. It's like 9 of Swords in the reverse. Well, I was so nervous to have sex with this person. And like 10 of Pentacles. Oh my God, we had such an amazing, magical night. And they're going to be like my baby daddy, baby mama, whatever. And 8 of Cups is like, no, this was a fuck person. Like they walked out. Or maybe you walked out. You were the fuck person, Leo. What is going on? World card. You, fixed sign energy. Whatever this is, it's not going to be successful. So Spirit's like, may as well flip it and have some sexual success with your relationships. Let go of these toxic people. Leo, don't keep yourself stuck here. This is fixed sign energy. Leo, your energy, Aquarius, Taurus, and Scorpio. We also are in Aquarius season, and that card is also ruled by Saturn. So Capricorn season. This could have came out during this time. Page of Wands here. Maybe there is a baby, a fire sign baby that you're going to be having soon here too. And maybe you're deciding whether or not to have children moving forward with certain people. We also have Page of Swords. Maybe there's air sign energy baby that you're going to have. Maybe you're going to be talking about kids soon and you're not sure about this. Yeah, 4 of Wands. You may have baby mama, baby daddy situation. Like this could have been a baby mama, baby daddy situation that went wrong because 4 of Wands in the reverse is like this person is not solid or stable. And now we got to figure out what are we doing here? Because I'm not sure I want to have kids with them anymore. Top of the deck here, we have disorganized. Okay, so we have saying one thing, does another, unreliable, frustrated here, telling you things to keep you in their life. And we have fake to your face and you already know it. Bye. What did I say? I said, y'all are going to be like, no, I see you for who you are and that your confidence is fine. You're going to be like, I'm out. I'm good. I know what I'm worth here. So channel in that energy. Yeah, people are rationalizing with you their behaviors, their patterns, and they're not owning it. Take accountability, or vice versa. You could be doing that and you just need other people to take accountability. Let's shuffle out sexual self-care. What does Leo's need to work on during this time for sexual self-care? What do they need to know? Play a game. So we have 47 breaking down to 11. Again, Ascended Masters are with you. Really creative sex, creativity, playing around. You could also be getting played, which I feel like that's what we talked about. We have sexual fluidity coming out. So really exploring your sexuality more, how it changes and grows and expands, and really discussing this with partners. And we also have aphrodisiacs. So maybe you're exploring wine a little bit here too. Natural herbs, fruits, veggies, holistic sexual health, pumping up libido. And we have erotica coming out. Maybe you're reading smut, watching different types of films, movies, whatever, but really there's a lot of body urges that are coming out for you. We have attraction. You are attracting multiple partners and people during this time, which is awesome. You could also just be attracting better and really paying attention to unhealthy patterns with this and closing some things out here. Okay, mismatched libido. This is the burnout that came out earlier, and maybe you're coming out of this. You could be seeking professional help with this from a sex therapist, and really learning about the timing of your sexual libido overall, Leo. That's definitely important when it comes to some things. We have self-love in the reverse. There's a lot of you lacking in your self-esteem right now. You really need to hone in on your confident energy here. Focus in on that too. And some of you might be traveling on a sex vacation, getaway, whatever, boo. If you are, or maybe you're getting back from one or you're going on one, whatever, that's fun. Let me know where you're going. Okay, a sex message for Leo. Final sex message for Leo. What do they need to know during this time? Guidance for Leos, please. Thank you. We have start saying no if there's something you don't like sexually. Okay, this came out in Aquarius's energy. You could have Aquarius in your chart. We are in the age of Aquarius. Like, Aquarius is in Pluto, and there's gonna be so many destruction of different types of things. And this is just the energy that has been coming out overall for the collective overall. Make sure to watch my last video when it comes to the sexual energy update specifically, not the last read, but the last video for all 12 signs, because there will be messages in there for you. If you would like a 1-question astrology birth chart read with me, then go back, watch that video, see what you can do, fill out the survey, and check that out more. If you want an astro sex birth chart read, check out the link below too. And Leo, make sure to hit subscribe here, okay? Overall energy, we have attracting better. Use the law of attraction to attract better into your life, to bring better and a better mindset for you. Leos, this was so perfect. Came out with that 9 of Swords energy. Like, when I felt that with the overthinking things, use the law of attraction, really hone in on your craft with that and that skill with that, especially when it comes to sex, relationships, calling in the people, partner, spouses that you want to be in your life. Okay, Leos, thank you so much for being here. Stay tuned for more. Stay shameless.